Are you a fan of sharing your story with the world? Here on my channel, one of the many zine things we do is I open my zine mail on camera. If you're like, what is a zine? What is zine mail? Don't worry, I've got you. Zines are DIY publications that stem from activist, fandom, and punk communities, amongst many others, and they can be about any subject. What ties them together is that they are an accessible way to get your art, your feelings, your thoughts out into the world. And here on my channel, we talk about zines. I share some tips, tricks, and tutorials for making zines, and I open zine mail from people all over the world so you can get an idea of the diversity and creativity of zines, like zines of all subjects and styles. And I feature them here on the channel, so hopefully you create a reading list of zines to check out and, send these artists some cash or trades and get some zines into your own collection. A little bit of a rambly start to the video, but that's okay. We've got a lot of kind of goldenrod and purple envelopes to open today. Two of my favorite colors. They look great together, but let's move them off screen so we can start opening zine mail because, again, I am in a rambly mood, clearly. We're gonna start here because it was the last envelope left on the table. And oh, it is covered in these very fun rabbit stamps. Love a good stamp. Oh, and there's something like a chime or a bell inside. Oh, it's whatever is in here. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I see a cat zine. But first, what is shaking around? Let's find out. Ooh, oh, they're charms. Well, thank you. I am a practicing witch, so these pentagrams are very much appreciated. And I also love these snakes. This ring here is an Ouroboros, which is a snake eating its own tail. So all of these, the axe and the keys, all of them are just beautiful. Thank you. What a delightful surprise. This is from, it doesn't say, oh, it does. Oh, they're from Renee. Oh my gosh, okay. I have traded zines with Renee before, and I did not realize when I opened this package that it was from her. If you're new here, I always read these notes off camera. I like to, respond to pen pal letters and notes with my full attention. But there is a Bob Ross postcard. And then the charms of the postcard are wonderful, but you guys are here for the zines. So let's show them off. I sent facts about not Fran the cat, but famous Frans, who Fran is named after. Oh my gosh, I love the collage, the mix of the beautiful, beautiful pictures of Fran. Fran's a cutie with all of these, the Wikipedia entries for each of these Frans and Francises. And then a little free library zine about the books that they've read in the first half of 2025. How awesome. I love a little free library. Such cool zines. And Fran is such a cutie. All right, next, another returning zinester to the channel. This is from Dingo and Donk. And they usually send zine and sticker combos. Let's see if this envelope is more of that. It is. Oh, it's the Dinner Book Club. Awesome. Awesome. So in the newest issue of Dinner Book Club, there is a quick and easy lasagna, which is great because I've always been intimidated by lasagna. And then 4 book reviews. This is awesome. It reminds me of Ronnie's zines, who I reviewed, I think it was last episode, where they're pairing like snacks and movies. So you have a snack and movie night, you can have a dinner and book night. And I also just love how it looks. I love the bright goldenrod paper and the kind of more desaturated print, color print over it. It looks really nice. Cute stickers, by the way, on the envelope. Speaking of cute envelopes, I love the stars on this envelope from Ella. Let's see what zines are inside. Oh, awesome. Ella reached out to me via email to ask about trading, and they sent me their Instagram to say like, hey, are there any zines you're particularly interested in? And this Zine Girl zine like totally caught my eye. The little figure, and even the little figure as they're portrayed here, I just love this style. It's so like strange in the best way. Like I'd love to watch like a cartoon of this character. Zine Girl, or zines make Zine Girl smile. Yeah, this Zine Girl definitely relates. What does it mean to be alive? I only know zine. That's really funny. I like that. They also shared noodle. And have you seen the back of a mailman before? Awesome. As well as excerpts. I love Ella's, like, it's silly in like the best way kind of style, like making a zine about noodles, and there's a silliness that I just really appreciate, a levity. These zines make me smile. Thank you so much, Ella. I am so glad that we traded zines. This video is made possible thanks to support from viewers just like you. Thank you so much to all my Snail Mail Society members. Not only are they helping support the channel, but they get fun perks delivered to their mailbox every month, like a newsletter and stickers, membership cards. You can learn all about it at catmothcrow.com/snail. All right, let's get back to those zine reviews. Look at this beautiful envelope. This is the Beautiful Envelopes episode, or maybe the next Beautiful Envelopes episode, because I think I've already coined one episode as, oh, this is the Beautiful Envelopes episode. Well, we're back. Y'all always come through with beautifully decorated envelopes. I feel like most ZINESTERS, in addition to zines, were all stationary people too. But anyways, I know who this is from just based on the bears on the envelope. It is, yeah, they're from Emmett, who they sent us some stuff a couple episodes ago. But this is, oh, they really went all out with the packaging. Wow. There's a snail-themed poem, a letter. Oh, they have a greeting in Anishinaabe, which is Ani. I love that. There is some stickers. This is so cool. It's like a fold-out folder. Here is where you can find more of their artwork. Oh, and here are the zines. How cool. Oh, I love this packaging. It's so cool. Okay, so they sent Zeitgeist Spirit of the Age, as well as this awesome medicine bear print. Looks like Spirit of the Age. So there is a trigger warning. It alludes to themes of homelessness, substance abuse, grief, loss, troubled relationships with family. So if there's anything in that content that, you know, might weigh too heavily on you, be aware. But this zine, it's like a heavily collaged perzine. There's everything from memes being shared to artwork to photos. Awesome. I am so excited to check this out, and I just cannot get over how cool this like folder is. Oh my gosh, there's more. I was like, that feels thick. That feels like, whoa, holy smokes. I'm glad I went back to that. I would have missed all these incredible zines otherwise. Awesome. It says that trades are open and to feel free to show their PO box on camera. So I'll go ahead and do that. So if you want, you can trade, yeah, you can trade with Emmett. That is their PO box. Anyways, it's amazing snail sticker. And then 2 2 more quarter-size zines and a mini zine. Let's take a look at the mini. It features an idiom by Simon Mackerel about how to live life to the fullest. Oh, I love this. That's amazing. It's beautiful, and it's such a good idea for a zine. If you're, wanting to make a mini, maybe take a poem or a quote that you really like and illustrate it. Looks like it opens up too. The gateway to happiness is inside you all along. Hell yeah. They also shared this collage zine. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love when, with black and white Xerox or photocopying, sometimes it kind of just becomes all grainy and textured. I love how that looks. Like all that. And then bear grease. It says, one day every other queer kid's gonna look back on summer 2024 with the same soundtrack running through our heads. The summer chapel ruled the world. Which, I feel like I relate. It might not be 2020, the summer 2024 anymore, but it's still chaperone summer in my household. But yeah, I love these. Emmett, thank you so much for sharing all your zines with me. It's always a joy getting zines from you. Thank you. Speaking of ZINESTERS, where it is a joy to get mail from them, I am really excited about this envelope from Charlie because their zines that I opened last episode, literally just knocked my socks off. I was completely blown away. They were so cool and so up my alley. Things My Puppy. So I'm gonna read these later. But they sent Things My Puppy and then the Silly Goose Gazette, which is a newsletter. I love newsletters. I have started my own. So seeing that Charlie has one too, it makes my day. Oh, I cannot wait to read this, and it's beautiful. I love the flowers and the frog and the snail, and now I am excited to see things that Dipper ate. Oh no! This is amazing. But Dipper, no, don't eat a whole truck. Dude, that's gonna give you indigestion, come on. This is so much fun. Ugh. This has made my day, Charlie. Thank you so much. And I cannot wait to read your letter too. Thank you. Next up, this is actually some zines I ordered from a distro. Woo. All right. So I placed a order with the Brown Recluse zine distro. They are a zine distro for Black, Indigenous, and people of color. They distro BIPOC zines, and then also everything they do is volunteer based. So the distro itself, all the money goes back to the ZINESTERS, and they price their zines as low as possible as they're able to make them for BIPOC folks. So if you're not BIPOC, hi, white person here, you pay additional on your order to make it affordable and accessible and to support their work. So as it says, listed zine prices are for BIPOC only. We ask that white people and institutions like nonprofits, libraries, schools, and businesses pay a mandatory sliding scale at $5 above the total purchase price. And so that donation allows them and supports them in doing the work they're doing, which is really awesome. They put a Sheer Spite flyer in here, which I love because I love Sheer Spite Press so much. Yeah, but they are awesome. They have such a good selection, and a zine title caught my eye that they distro, so I placed an order, and it looks like they also sent a bunch of other stuff too, because I ordered, I think, 5 zines, and there are there's way more than 5 in here. So let's take a look at them. Awesome, wow. Thank you so much, Brown Recluse. This is damn, what a haul. Before I talk about the zines, I do want to give some heads up to some mutual aid they talked about, they flyered. I really appreciate that Brown Recluse does this. I'm gonna drop some funds into these folks' accounts, and if you're able to, you know, send some mutual aid their way. All of the links that are on these flyers I'm gonna drop down below into the description box. It also looks like that Brown Recluse sent a smorgasbord of like info zines. These two I know are by Elliot Giannini of Crafter DIY, and they are about how to choose a mask and an air purifier. I know that Elliot works on the mask block in their city, so I think these were created as part of that, talking about how COVID is a labor issue. And then a whole just smorgasbord of different zines about everything from the criminal legal system to writing letters to folks who are incarcerated, to like red flags to be aware of before you join an organization, which this is all awesome stuff. And I am like blown away by their generosity and giving me all these zines for free. Now some of the stuff I ordered, I got this cutie sticker because, like, hello, I love an anarchist Miffy. So I picked up this zine by Sabrina Sims called I'm a Magical Girl, and it is like their thoughts on loving cuteness and being girly, and it is so just like a feast for the eyes of this like beautiful, bright, colorful, magical girl world. And then I picked up From Me to We, From We to Well, From Well to Hell, and From Hell to Help. This is a zine about building relationships, about routes to healing. These zines are handwritten and illustrated, and they, you know, talk about a trauma-informed response and method of building community, moving from me all the way to help through, you know, the tough times and the good times. And I just feel like the wisdom that these zines, you know, talk about and illustrate, I feel like it's something kind of we all need a bit of right now. We all need to build our communities, and I'm excited to kind of read about the wisdom that is in these zines. Gosh, I'm giddy. I opened the package and like looked inside, but I didn't really like spend time with these zines yet because I wanted to open the package on camera and show them off to y'all. But like now, looking through all this, I am just giddy with all of the zines that are here. So thank you so much, Brown Recluse. And yeah, if you're able to, go support some, you know, fellow ZINESTERS. All of that info will be down in the description box. Next up, we got Dancing Animals and Betty White smiling at us. Ooh, and some witches and dragons as well. So let's find the bone folder and open up this package. How do I do it? Okay, I seriously have no idea where my bone folder went. It's probably in my purse or in another room. So I'm just gonna carefully rip it open. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Didn't rip a sticker. Oh, whoa. Oh, cool. Awesome. It's Joe from Instagram. He does a zine called Whatever Zine. And I have not been on Instagram in like a long time. So, oh, snap. Oh, Joe. So I knew Joe said he was going to make a catmothcrow issue of Whatever, and it's right here. Look, there's me. Oh, Joe. Thank you. Goodness. This... I need to compose myself. I'm getting a little teary-eyed. It says if you're into zines are cool people making cool things. Dayna, someone you should know, but no, I'm going to throw it right back at you. If you're into cool people making cool art and cool zines, Joe from Whatever Zine is someone you should know. Let's dive into number 25. I'm once again asking you to read this zine. Looks like it has some collage art, and then when you open it up, it says, "Whatever, do not obey." Joe, you're so cool. Thank you for sharing all these, and you literally made my day. This is too much. Like, thank you, friend. Thank you. Definitely check out Joe's work. He said unfettered creativity. Creativity run wild in the best way possible. So when this envelope hit my mailbox, I instantly knew that it was from Alexandra of Midnight Zines. And I'm itching to open it up because I love her zines so much. And I love getting letters from her too. If I had to like be like, oh yeah, that's like my favorite zine aesthetic, I think it would probably be Alexandra's. Like, first of all, she makes a lot of quarter size black and white zines, and oh my gosh, hello, like look at it, it's beautiful. Oh, it's like perfect, like Riot Girl femme fairy tale meets, you know, like punk grunge. I love it so much. And, you know, typewriter fonts. It's all right at my alley. And I cannot wait to read this issue. There's more here, though, to check out. There's Living Dead Girl. Who is this creature who has an insatiable love for the dead? I'm hearing Rob Zombie's voice in my head. It looks like, though, this is another zine. And it's just like Chaotic Baby. It is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Alexandra, I don't know how you do it, but you have the best aesthetic. Hands down. It's so good. It's so good. There's also a Buffy fanzine. And then Dark Angels, which is a compilation, or rather a collaboration they did with Liver Mortis zine. Oh, cool. So I've featured collaborations they've done with them in the past, and they are photos of cemeteries. Awesome. It is always such a delight getting a letter in zines from Alexandra. Like, it literally makes my day, and just, it is such a beautiful, the envelope is beautiful, the zines are beautiful. I cannot wait to read them. Thank you so much for being my pen pal. Now we have some zines from Jay, and these stamps look vintage. I'm not sure if they are, but I've never actually seen stamps that 1 or 32 cents only, but have these kind of gloriously spindly botanical images. I mentioned in Noguchi, the art museum in my hometown where I live, you have a Noguchi court full of some great Noguchi sculptures. Oh, super. We've got a couple of different zines. And then, first, it looks like we've got a flyer for War of Dreams, a field guide to DIY psyops, which is, it looks like a book, a 336-page book that Jay, has written. So we got Faith in Nihilism, which is a half-size zine. Which it seems like it literally is all about nihilism and praise of nihilism. Maybe some historical background, but it's all like hand collaged. Awesome. Speeding into the wasteland, more and faster, crash, boom, bang. They also sent asymmetrical anti-media. And this is the 18th issue of what appears to be a review zine. Hell yeah, awesome. Looks like they review a whole bunch of everything. Magazines and zines and books. Including some zines we reviewed here on the channel, like Roomtone. Hell yeah. These are awesome. Thank you so much for sharing them with me, Jason. I'm excited to dive in. They look awesome. They have like a kind of vintage zine look to them, a classic zine look, if you will, with the black and white half size, hand collaged. And the topics look fascinating. I hope that asymmetrical anti-media gives me some new zines to add to my reading list. Thank you. All right, last but certainly not least are some zines from Cythera, which the envelope arrived like this. So hopefully, if you're watching this back, Cythera, hopefully you weren't like, oh no, one of the zines fell out. But yeah, it arrived opened, unfortunately. I'll read this note off camera. So they sent a dictionary of definitions I've discovered in Invitation to a Beheading, which is a risograph zine that they cut out all these definitions. I love that the Riso printing alignment wasn't perfect, so you get this like 3D effect where the blue and red and yellow layers are just slightly off. There's a more precise, accurate term for that, a printmaking term, but y'all know what I mean. Look at this, looks so lo-fi. They also sent a book art idea called Illegible Residue of Language Haunted by Ghosts. Oh, cool. So it's kind of like a doodle collage. Yeah, it features doodles, kind of collage with bits and pieces from a document. How awesome. I love these, like, they both almost feel like explorations in creativity and like what's going on in your mind, like a way to download things you've learned or ideas you've had onto the page. And that is so cool. Thank you so much for sharing them with me. Thanks. My desk is in absolute chaos right now with zines, but I would not have it any other way. I am just kind of completely blown away by this incredible pile. Everything from the generosity of Brown Recluse zine distro to just Joe, I still can't get over this, is so sweet, to getting, new zines from some of my favorite zinesters. Like, y'all, this is, wow. I'm blown away. All of these zines look so fascinating, so intriguing, and I cannot wait to dive in. So yeah, which zines from this haul are you interested in reading? Let me know down in the comments. And also, if you've read a zine lately that you think I would love, let me know about it. I hope you check out so many of the titles that I shared today. And if you do, let me know down in the description box. Wait, no. Let me know down in the comments which one you read and what zines you're reading right now. Whew, this is a rambly episode, but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I got to share a bunch of great zines with y'all. So without further ado, have a great day. Take care, Zinesters. I'll see you later.